Hello Stampers, Rose Grunwald here from Country Cards by Rose, and thank you so much for stopping by to check out my 2-Minute Tuesday tip of the week. As you may know, this is a new series that I'm doing to take a little bit of time to just show you some quick and easy techniques and tips for your stamping. Now, I want to try and keep these videos to around 2 minutes, but we all know how that goes when we're stamping, right? I'm going to jump right in here. This technique that I'm going to show you is one that I learned from my demonstrator friend Kelly Atchison. So thank you so much, Kelly, for showing me this. It's showing you how to get more from your embossing folders. So I have this card right now showcased at all of my events, and so many customers come up to me asking me where they can get the chicken wire stamp that's used in the background of this card. And I tell them it's not a stamp at all. I actually use the Hexagons embossing folder from the Occasions catalog, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. This is a really super quick technique. For this card, I used Smoky Slate, and so I'm going to use that for our sample here. Now, the first thing you want to do for this technique is open your embossing folder and feel the different textures on each side. So this side, I have the flat part, the flat inside part of these hexagons is raised up. And when I run my hand across it, I can feel these series of flat, smooth hexagons. Now on this side, that inner part is pushed back. And when I run my hand across here, what I feel are these rigid borders of the hexagon that, interestingly enough, remind me of chicken wire. So this is the side that we're going to use for this technique. I just have a scrap of Very Vanilla here that we'll use to do this. So you open up your stamp ink pad here, and you're going to very lightly tap your ink pad onto the embossing folder. I'm not pushing very hard at all, just tapping around to make sure that I get ink in all the places I want to. And as you can see, the inner parts of these hexagons stay clean because they're debossed. They're pushed back and not raised up to get any part of that ink. So I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to set my scrap of paper here on the other side that I did not ink up, and this is how easy this tip is. I'm going to just close my embossing folder, and I'm not squeezing very hard, but I am running my fingers over it a bit to make sure that I get that ink where I want it. And then when you open your card, here you've got this chicken wire. Now, of course, the harder you press, the more defined your image is going to be. For me, I kind of like the shabby chic look of this sort of faded chicken wire in the background. And that's what I've got going on here since I didn't press too hard. Now you might be wondering, oh no, now your embossing folder is ruined, right? How the heck are you going to clean that off? Well, it's really, really simple. I just take a baby wipe, because that's what I always have in my stamp room to clean up little messes. And I run it over the part that I inked, let it dry, and it's clean. The other thing you can do is just take this right under your faucet and run it under water. And once it dries, you can see here it's clean. You can't even tell that you inked this up at all. And so you haven't ruined your embossing folder. No big deal. All right, so that is my 2-Minute Tuesday tip of the week. Again, thanks so much for stopping by. If you'd like to keep checking out these tips, I hope to bring them to you every Tuesday, so make sure you like my Facebook page so you always get them. Country Cards by Rose is my Facebook page. I also share more projects on my blog to inspire you, and my blog is countrycardsbyrose.blogspot.com. Thanks again for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.